Hello, my friends. It's Bradley J, and we're live on the Bradley J Show. This is a special edition of the Bradley J Show called Bradley's Concert Network, and we have Sal Baglio with us, which is a giant honor because boy, last time I saw you, you blew me away at the Beatles event at Kowloon where you performed with some friends of yours. I was just blown away. Of course, I've been a big fan forever, so it's a big deal for me to have you on Bradley's Concert Network. Thanks for being here.
And it's an honor to be here. You know, we tried to do it before, and things happened. So it's thank you for having me back.
Yep. So we're going to talk a little bit about what Sal's up to now. Hear a song. Talk a little bit about live shows coming up and about his history, which is really rich. Hear another song and say goodbye. But first, your band is the Amplifier Heads now, and it has been for some time. And you have a really interesting project you're doing with the Amplifier Heads. Tell me about that. They came to rock.
Yeah. So they came to rock. The new record is called Songs from They Came to Rock. They came to rock as a show that a gentleman by the name of Naughty Cohen came up with the concept. Aliens heard radio frequencies and came to Earth to find rock and roll.
So they heard rock because the signal goes out into space, and they followed it here because they wanted to experience rock and roll. They wanted to find it.
That's the gist of it. Yeah.
So they came to rock, and it's a series of songs that are related to that story. It's a musical show.
Absolutely. He's planning on, producing a full, he's got a million ideas going, interactive show, Broadway, whatever. All I know is that I was fortunate enough to be asked to write and record and produce this record. And, and there was some other writers involved. There's more music to it, but this volume 1 here is, it's doing pretty cool right now.
So if the thing hits the road, will you go live with the show? Does it have live music in the show?
Who knows at this point? I would love to.
If they asked you to, you would?
Absolutely.
Paris, Berlin, Rotterdam.
I'm there.
Big tour. And Barrence Whitfield is involved as well, at least on one song, correct?
Yes. So I enlisted a bunch of guest vocalists on the record, just so to change the mood from just having it be my voice. So Barrence, I thought about him immediately for the theme song. They Came to Rock. It was in his ballpark, so to speak, and he sang the hell out of it.
Of course he did. That's all he can do. That's fantastic. So I guess let's get right to a song. I've seen you a number of times recently, due in part to your association with Come Together, the Beatles show, at not only Kowloon but at the City Winery.
Yeah.
And just the fact you're so good. You come out on stage, just you and your guitar, and you just nail it. How influential were the Beatles, by the way? Were they a big deal for you?
Yeah, they were a huge influence, both musically, and culturally to me. I was young when they first landed. I think I was 7. So, and I had an older brother. So I got that whole thing, and it was very, it had a deep effect on me, as one can imagine,
Is that when you decided you wanted to rock, as it were?
I think I was already into music before I had heard the Beatles. It was AM radio and whatever records were around my house.
Yeah.
But certainly seeing them, I said, well, that looks like a cool thing to do. I think I'll be that.
So you must have gotten, decided pretty early on you were going to be in a band, because you were young in the Stompers and you had to start way before that. So when did you start playing instruments? Like when you were 12 or something?
I was probably in single digits when my dad taught me some chords. Like, just put your finger here and do that. but yeah, all during, when I was 13, 14, you start bands with your friends in school, and in high school I played in bands, and then I think I was maybe 19 when I started the Stompers. So
What was the best thing about being, a star? Was it the girls? Well, the I shouldn't assume anything. Sorry.
yeah, the best thing about it was that, well, I don't know that I was actually a star, but uh, we were successful for sure. The best thing about it, I think, was the fantasy about it. Like, oh, I'm doing this.
I'm
I'm
living the
living
dream.
out this thing that I dreamt about. That was probably the best part of it.
You were living the dream. You certainly did.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right. All right. So let's play a song. This is something from the new record that came to rock, or is this
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is okay.
I'll do one. I'll do a ballad that I did sing on the record. It's part of a trilogy of songs based loosely around Betty and Barney Hill, which were a couple from New Hampshire, that the infamous couple that claimed they were abducted and taken away.
Betty and Barney. Obviously, there's a reference to the Flintstones.
Yeah, well, that's their real name is Betty and Barney Hill. But like I said, there's three songs that kind of loosely
Okay.
talk about
Just a
them.
technical question. Where in New Hampshire?
Geez, I'm not sure. I
I'm
don't
from
know.
New Hampshire, and so that's the only reason I wanted to. I wanted to
Yeah, yeah. Well,
picture the town.
I swear to you, if you Google Betty and Barney Hill, you'll get more stuff than you ever imagined.
So these are real people, Betty and Barney Hill.
Yeah, yeah. This is real. So Naughty's idea was to take real stories and mix it with fantasy.
Okay.
And I'm better with the fantasy, and he
All right.
you
Well,
know.
this is intriguing. So were Betty and Barney Hill people who um saw or were abducted or anything by UFO people?
They say they were abducted. There was a period of time that they lost time, and then Betty
Oh.
recalled the story that she had an affair with an alien. It was just
Oh,
amazing.
so this is gonna be good. This is intriguing. The reality part of it makes
Yeah,
all the difference. So Harry McCoy was kind enough to let us know that Betty and Barney Hill from Franconia Notch, which is an area, my very favorite area. Okay, armed with that new knowledge, let's
yeah.
hear the song.
So let me just say, Harry McCoy, God love him, is a wonderful filmmaker, videographer, and he did the video to the new video that's coming out Tuesday. They Came to Rock with Barrett and I. So, yeah.
Oh, no wonder he knows.
Oh, he knows. Harry knows. Harry's an alien.
Okay.
So this song is part of a trilogy: Space Cadet, That Girl Betty, and this one, which is called Bienvenue. Welcome to our world, Luna. This is a stroll, Tuna. Here is a brand new song for you. Welcome beyond the new. A steady diamond ring, a bar of missing time, dances through your dreams and mine, and holds the note which stays in tune, that was played upon radio. Was it all just wishful dreaming? A signal of digital streaming will put our version down on tape and make our greatest Welcome to our world, Luna. This is Maestro Tuna. Here is a brand new song for you. Welcome beyond the new. Welcome beyond the new.
Yay! It's such a good song, and with the new information of it being real, I want to see the show. I really want to see the show. Welcome Beyond Venue. The significance of that is when you're coming from Canada into at least New Hampshire, or when you come into New Hampshire from any angle, right? It says "Welcome Beyond Venue."
Yes,
It
indeed.
used to say mandatory 1-year sentence for unregistered handgun too, but now it doesn't say that
anymore. Yeah,
it doesn't say that anymore. Because I'm from New Hampshire. Wow, Franconia Notch, that's fantastic. So you're just so great live. You have some shows coming up, right?
Yeah, yep. I have a solo show just like this, guitar, stories and songs at the Menino Center in Hyde Park. That's May 10th. And Mr. Kurt, the famous Mr. Kurt, invited me to play at this show. May 10th. Admission is always free at the Menino Arts Center. So that's May 10th. I hope people come out. It's an acoustic show like this. As far as band shows, we have a bunch of shows this summer with Barron's and I with the Amplifier Heads. So we're going to do a bunch of Amplifier Heads tunes, a bunch of Barron's tunes, and then some songs we love together. And that's the first one is June 15th at the Cut in Gloucester. And then we're doing another big one August 9th at the Bull Run out in Shirley. So there's a bunch of other stuff happening. If people check out the amplifierheads.com, they'll see my whole schedule there. So we'd love to see you out there.
How long have you been rocking the Amplifier Heads? How long has that project been in existence?
Well, I think officially 2019 was the first record we put out.
Right.
And when I say we, I do a lot of solo recording, but I use Brad Helene on bass many times, especially live. Kevin Rapillo on drums, but live, he lives in Nashville, so Marty Richards plays with us live. And Dan Kopko from the Shanghai Lows, who also sings a song on the record, by the way. He's in the band. So that's the band. That's the Amplifier Heads plus Barron's. It's going to be crazy.
Is the show scheduled yet? Is there a date for the They Came to Rock show?
No.
This is just in pre-production.
Absolutely, yes. Nordy's hard at work at it, man. You know, he'll call me. He'll say, "I have a meeting with," he'll do some name, drop a name. This guy, he knows the guy from Hamilton, and we're gonna, it's crazy stuff. I don't
Dude, you never know though. It could blow up. It really could, because it's interesting, kind of. By the way, Wayne Greenside says Betty and Barney Hill. The incident happened south of Lancaster, New Hampshire, near Twin Mountain in Carroll, New Hampshire.
Unbelievable. I mean, this story. I thought I heard that Michelle and Barack Obama are doing a documentary about them.
About Betty and Barney Hill?
Yeah, well, they were an interracial couple, so there's that piece to it. I think, too, that there's some part of the story that enters into it somehow.
I have to study up on that.
Yeah.
How long have you been associated with Barron's, and how did you come to know him?
Well, I know him from, way back when the Stompers were playing and the Savages were playing. And he was such a force and a great guy, but we didn't actually get to meet and hang out until recently, really. I mean, we'd meet at certain gigs and something, say hello and have conversation like, hey, you and I should probably get together and do something. Yeah, we should. And then this opportunity arose. I called him and he said yes immediately. He came down and now we're good
Thick as
friends,
thieves.
and we're going to play some shows together. It's a great uh, friendship.
Right. All right. Let's bang out another song here.
All right. Well, this song is not from the record. This song is. I hope you like. This is what I end my solo show with. This is called "I Am a Dinosaur." Walking through the mall, looking for a record store. Okay. A relic from a different day. I am a dinosaur. A rocket ride outside a 5 and 10 cent store. Oh, yeah. An artifact from another age. I remember when all the world was singing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I do. I am a refugee seeking asylum from a galaxy far away. A wreckage from another plane. I remember when all the world was swinging. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am a dinosaur, a vanishing act that you won't see anymore. All right. Thank you very much. Good night. La 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 la. Dinosaurs are still here. La 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 la.
Yay. So much fun. I can't tell you how much I appreciate this. I just love what you do, whether it's in person or here. By the way, you know what I want to do? This is I guess I'm going to ask you a favor. You can say no. Maybe I shouldn't ask it in front of everybody. I want to be, believe it or not, a karaoke host. And someday I want to do celebrity karaoke. And if I do, and if I can get like Dave Hurley and other people, will you come and do a song?
So I'm going to sing to a backing track?
Yep.
Okay.
It'll just be for fun.
Who gets to pick the song?
Who gets the what?
Who picks the song?
You do.
Oh, okay.
You pick any song you want.
Sure.
All right. I shouldn't have asked you. You can take that back after.
Yeah. Well, no, if you get Hurley to do it and a couple other people, I'll be there.
All right. Either way, that's my new goal. I think that'll be fun. But that's unrelated to this. So thank you so much. Why don't you tell me the live gigs again?
Sure. May 10th, I'll be playing solo at the Menino Arts Center in Hyde Park, MAC, free admission. June 15th, tickets are on sale for Barrett and I at the Cut, live in Gloucester, and also on sale for August 9th at the Bull Run out in Shirley. And in case people don't get that, please go check out the amplifierheads.com. All my shows are listed there and everything else. And I look forward to talking to you at the end of May. Should I mention this? We're going to get you on my radio show.
Oh, right. Yes, you can mention it. Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to talk about the other side of you, which is the music making art side of you. You know, people maybe I think most people know you as
Yeah, nobody Nobody knows about the music part, but I spend a lot of time at it.
I know you do, and this will be great. This will be great. We'll play a bunch of your stuff and talk about
Well,
that.
you know, we play maybe some of mine, but also this new song done in collaboration with Dave Hurley that's just finished called "It's Not the Rain."
Absolutely.
It
Let's
was
do it.
it was his uh brainchild. He wrote it, and uh the music and lyrics are his. And I got involved and played some instruments and made some decisions, but it's pretty involved. It has real cellos and real violins on it. We actually hired
That's
students
great.
to play, and we love it. It took forever. It took since last June, if you can believe it. And
Wow.
we recorded it at Zoomix over in East Boston.
Oh yeah, I know Zumix.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
Oh,
there's
that's
that. It
great.
came out. We're thrilled. So maybe we can play that and talk about it as well. So
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's May 22nd, by the way.
May 22.
Yeah.
Remind me what time. I have it in my calendar.
All right.
Okay.
We'll
So thank
figure
you
it out.
very much, Sal Baglio of Amplifier Heads. And oh yeah, where do you get the Amplifier Heads music? Where do you buy it?
You can buy it directly from our website, theamplifierheads.com or Bandcamp. And all
Okay,
the other regular places that I'll never see any pennies from.
beautiful. Well, thank you for being the premier act on Bradley's Concert Network. It went great. I'm thrilled, and all the best to you. Can't wait to see you live again.
I'll see you soon, I hope, Bradley. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course.